Welcome to Developing Your Yoga Practice. This is the third pose of a 3-pose sequence, and it's called Ardha Chandrasana. And Ardha Chandrasana is this half moon pose. Okay, it's an excellent pose to start, some excellent sequence to start your standing poses. It energizes the body, and this one in particular really works with balance. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here I'll show you the pose first, and then I'll show you ways to make it more accessible. Okay, so we start out with the same stance as Trikonasana. I have both feet facing forward. I'm going to start with my right foot forward. So I turn my right foot out, and then I turn my left foot in a little bit. So if this is your first time trying this one, try it being flat against the wall. So have a wall behind you that can support you. So you're fully leaning on this wall. Okay, so to get into the pose, I'm going to bend my knee and I'm going to lift my back leg. Okay, and then I have a support. I can also have a chair in front of me and I bring this leg back. So the wall keeps me from creating an arch with my back. So I have my head supported on the wall, my legs supported on the wall, and so I don't have to balance too much. And eventually, as you get better balancing, then you can step away from the wall too. Okay, so here I want to make sure I'm not collapsing my ankle in, that I have my arches lifted, my right leg is very active and straight, so I don't have any kind of micro bend, and I work here. And I am also tucking and rotating both of these legs out. So at least I imagine that in the beginning, these legs are rolling out. However, I am not rolling the top of my hip out. I don't want to create a jam in my sacrum, so I keep these guys rolling in, where I keep that sensation in mind. And I have a support for my hand here. Okay, and then slowly I can come out. And remember the way I'm coming out, please never bring this back leg forward. So we come out, bring that leg back into the ground and straighten the front leg, turn both feet forward. If this is extremely difficult in the beginning, I'm going to show you a way that you can work on it. So if you have a couch or a countertop at home, you would, let's pretend this is the back of your couch here, right? There is one continuous couch, here's the seat, here's the back of the couch. Or this could be your kitchen counter. So you would come here, right? You have your stance, which is both feet facing forward. If you start with your right foot, so we do this side first, right foot forward. And then you come and you grab the back of the couch, okay? You bring that leg up and you rest that leg on top of your couch or counter. And then you hold the couch and you help yourself twist. So maybe you're here and then you slowly activate this leg, make this leg very strong into the ground and tuck the pelvis so that you're not arching your back. Okay, and then you can eventually find a support for your head too, so that your head isn't just dangling. It will strengthen your neck, which is great. And then to come down, make sure you bring that leg back down, both feet forward, and then feet together to come down. So this is a tip on how to strengthen slowly to come up to this pose. I'll show you one more view, just so you know what I mean by not arching your back on this pose. So if I pretend that I have an imaginary wall here, I could do this pose with my foot to the wall. So initially, instead of blocks, if I need a little bit more height, I would use a chair. Okay, and you can't see my feet here, but I would come to my stance. Okay, I would not arch, I would tuck, turn my right foot forward, come into the pose here. Okay, so here's my feet. So I want my feet in line with my body. So sometimes this happens, the foot comes back. So if you have the wall behind you, the wall helps the foot stay in line, which is what I want. And same thing with the head. Sometimes the head goes back, creating an arch, or the head is forward, okay, creating kind of distortion. So, keep it all in one line. And yeah, you could practice with your foot against the wall, and then just a support in your front hand. And to come down, you just come back down, both feet forward, and you can jump or walk to the center. All right, I hope this is useful. I hope that you like Ardha Chandrasana. It's a really great pose to work on the arches of the feet, energizing the body, balance, and so much more. Just make sure that you breathe throughout the pose. All right. See you on the next video. Like, subscribe, and share if you feel like it's something useful. And thank you.